Dear Boomers, yesterday I interviewed or had a conversation with Sam Bennett, who has this book called The 15-Minute Method. And she says that we need to do something 15 minutes every day that we love, or something that we need to get done and haven't gotten it done. Do that for 15 minutes and you feel like your feeling of overwhelm does not happen in the same way that it may have happened before. So I thought that my 15-minute pleasurable thing would be to pick up my violin again. It's been sitting in the corner all nestled in nice woolen blankets. The first thing my violin likes is to be tuned. I tuned it and it is staying in tune. Wow. So let's listen. That's a little flat. So I've been playing the violin since I was about 7, maybe earlier. And once again, the sabotaging thoughts would always go through my mind, like everybody else was much better than me, but I continued to play. My greatest love, though, was when my husband Tommaso would sing, and I would accompany him on the violin, and our friend Tom Stahl would play the recorder, and then a lot of other people would come and sing. Dick Cliver would come and play his banjo, and those were some of the most wonderful times I can remember ever, ever, ever. We would play especially during Irish holidays such as St. Patty's Day. That was so much fun. We would go to a local restaurant and play Irish music, folk songs, things that everybody loved, and it was really, really fun. It was some of the most fun I've ever had, and I can't think of something else to play though right now. Let's see. You Are My Sunshine? You are my sunshine. So, what kind of instruments do you have lying around that you haven't played for a while? And that's a question you have to look at. Maybe it's something else that you love to do. Maybe it isn't instruments. What is it that you love to do? Make a list. That's what Sam Bennett says, make a list. So, the first thing that came to my mind was this violin. Now, I can't believe it's still in tune because it has been quite some time before I picked it up. So for 15 minutes a day, for the next God knows how long, I will be picking this beautiful instrument up. this beautiful instrument up. This came from my aunt. And so I can tune it, and then I'm going to figure out what songs to play. What else can I say? I like to turn on YouTube and play with Mick Jagger, play with different other artists, play their songs with them. The Bob Dylan is a lot of fun to play with. To play with him as he sings. Still in tune. Still in tune. That is an amazing thing that this instrument has stayed in tune for the last 5 minutes. It wants me to play it. It wants me to pick it up every day. Another thing that's very important is that this be nice and straight. That's called the bridge of the violin. It's very important that I was going to take this to a shop to have it be refurbished, but I don't think I need to. It's been waiting for me to pick it up, to tune it, and make a commitment to it. Everything is alive. Everything in our lives is alive, but when you put your consciousness into whatever it is that you want to bring back to life, you're bringing it back to life. And that's what this is. I'm bringing my violin back to life. Wow. I can play scales. I can play different types of music. And I could even join a local band. But I don't want to do that because I'm trying to do other things first. I do need to get my email list together. Maybe after I get my email list together, I will join other people and play music, because there's something so harmonious, happy. Nobody has to talk about things that make them unhappy. And actually, there's a tremendous amount of happiness in the communities now that I should rejoin. We are seeing a whole new era in America, and we're moving forward with ideas that replenish people, make them feel love for themselves, first of all, and feel love for everybody else on the planet. So, let's see. What else can I do here? Let's make sure it's still in tune. It is. This is still in tune. It's a beautiful, beautiful instrument. I love it. Okay, well, I'll just see what I can do. Perfectly in tune. My goodness, what else can we say? Well, let's see. So even if you've just learned, or let's say that if you learned to play something when you were a little girl, or, and you continued playing as time went on, the point is that you can pick it up years later and it just seems to, this instrument loves me and I love it. So my 15-minute a day choice is to play the violin 15 minutes a day. What is your thing that you love to do? Comment it down below. Check out a video that shows up here. And love to everybody.